Good morning, year 2N. How are you? Happy Tuesday to you. Okay, today is Tuesday and it is the 14th of April of the year 2020, making our short day the 14th day, the fourth month of the year 2020. For math today, we're going to continue practicing our times table and looking at the 5 times table, okay? A lot of you did really well yesterday with the 2 times table, so I'm very proud of you. So we're going to continue to practice that, okay? We're going to remember that multiplication is when you take one number and you add it together a number of times, okay? So for example, if we have 5 times 3, it's like saying 5 plus 5 plus 5, okay? 5, 3 times, okay? So in that case, we can do repeated addition just like we did yesterday, okay? It's a good way of doing that. 1 plus 5 is 5, okay? We only have 5 one time. So that's why we only have the 1, 5, okay? 2 times 5 would be 2 5s, okay? So we can do 2 5s, which would equal 10, okay? 3 5s, 1, 2, 3, equal 15. 4 5s, here we have our 4 5s, equals 20. 5 5s, 25. 6 5s equals 30. 7 5s equals 35. 8 5s equals 40. 9 5s equals 45. 10 5s equals then 50. Okay, so if you count these, they're actually going to be the exact number that it's telling us, okay? Here it says 10 5, so how many 5s should I have total here? 10, okay? So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? This is a way of looking at what multiplication really is, okay? But because we don't have to really be adding 5 plus 5 plus 5 step by step, if we practice our skip count by 5s, then it will be much easier, okay? So if we have the 5 times 3, okay, it's going to be counting as if we had 3 hands because if you look, our fingers have 5, right? Our hands have 5 fingers, okay? So each hand is actually counting by 5s, okay? So what we can do here is like we do in the wall in the classroom. We have 5, 10, 15. I would count 3 hands because it is 5 times 3, okay? So 3 hands. Or I can use my fingers. If it's 5 times 3, I'm going to put 3 fingers up, okay? So I can do 3 fingers. I can do 5, 10, 15, okay? So then I know that my answer is going to be 15 and I can count by 5s. It's always good practice to be counting by 5 so that we have our times tables, okay? So 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 5 is 30. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 times 5 is 40. 9 times 5 is 45, and 10 times 5 is 50. Okay, so we can actually use that to be counting by 5s. Okay, so let's just do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, well done. For example, if I have 6 times 5, I can put 6 fingers up and then count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, okay? So that's a different way that it can help you in getting your 5 times tables. Well done. Or you can continue to draw groups, okay? A lot of us are visual learners and we need to see it drawn out, and that's okay too, all right? So if we have 5 times 3, I'm going to have 3 groups then, okay? Because we're going to have here 3 groups, 1, 2, 3. Each group is going to have 5. Or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how do I get my answer? I can go ahead and count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So then I know that my answer would be 15, okay? If you need to draw the groups, feel free to do that. It's absolutely fine. So let's practice, okay? You should always try to say them out loud if you have time, okay? 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 5 is 30. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 times 5 is 40. 9 times 5 is 45. And 10 times 5 is 50. Okay, so that's good practice. If you want, you can continue to just say them out loud, okay? A lot of our times table, after we understand why we multiply, it's good to start to remember them, okay? All right, so your task today is this. It's a little bit longer than yesterday, but it's extra practice. You will need a piece of paper and a pencil. You can copy and complete the following problems and use any strategy that works for you, okay? Now, if you don't want to copy them, you can print them, that's fine. It's always good to kind of copy them to kind of have some sort of practice as well, though, with your number formation and your fine motor, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you. If you have any questions, if you need some help, extra support, please let me know. I'm happy here to help you, okay? Have a great day.